Welcome back to Noah. Today we're diving into the fiery world of the Ignis Wraith, the ultimate flamethrower in Warframe. With its devastating area of effect and relentless fire, the Ignis Wraith turns enemies to ash in seconds. Whatever we're talking about, Corpus, Grenade, Infested or Thrax, this weapon is a must-have in your arsenal. So join me when we explore its stats, best mods, and tips to maximize your fury of destruction. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more Warframe content. Let's go for the speedrun.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Just hanging around.
And welcome back to Noah. I hope you enjoyed the speedrun. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe while you're at it. Let's go! So we're going to start the build with Galvanized Chamber, Hunter Munitions, Primed Bane of Corpus. If you're going to fight a Corpus, this is a multiplicative faction mod. If you're not going to fight in Corpus, you can switch it to the faction that you're fighting, for example Grenier or Irikin aka the Corrupted, and so on. Galvanized Aptitude, Statue Chance, and on kill 40% direct damage per statue type affecting the target. Vital Sense for critical damage, critical delay for critical chance and -5 rate. Malignant Force for toxin and statue chance. Stormbringer for electricity, and Primed Rifle ammo mutation, and Primary Deadhead. Primary Deadhead is really cool because on precision headshot kill, 120% damage for 24 seconds stacks up 3 times, that's 360%. The best part here is the 30% headshot multiplier and minus weapon recoil. We'll be running corrosive and we get a free heat in here, so we're gonna like destroy the enemies 100%. But if you're going to fight Thrax Centurions only, you can use the Serration instead of the multiplicative damage against faction, since the Thrax doesn't fall under any faction, so you're good to go with just Serration. And now for the Warframe modding, we're going to be using Rifle Amp, Arcane Acceleration, Arcane Rage, okay? And we're going to be using Vigorous Swap. When you swap between weapons, you get extra damage. And for the Helmet ability, we're going to be using Nourish. Nourish will proc viral on your attacks and will give you extra energy multiplier. Okay, now for the Archon Shards, we're going to be using 2 Emerald Archon Shards to armor strip enemies by reaching 14 stacks of corrosive. So they're going to be totally armor stripped without relying on any helmet ability to armor strip or Fox's Skull to armor strip. If you don't like that method, it's okay. There is a sheet right here. Just screenshot it and download it on your PC. You'll be good to go. You don't have to copy paste that blindly. For the companion, we're going to be using Nautilus Prime, Cordon to pull enemies, Duplex Bond for the Shadow of the Nautilus, Assault modes for the Sentient to attack, Vacuum to pull the loot, Manifold Bond to pull more enemies with Cordon. Manifold Bond doesn't work only with Negate and Ghost from Shade. Calculate Redirection, Metal Fiber, Enhanced Vitality, Reinforced Bond for the 60% fire rate, and Tenacious Bond for the juicy 1.x critical damage multiplier. Now, if you want the Sentient to pull enemies and then attack, you put the modes in this order. If you wanted to attack and then pull, you just switch Assault mode first. Simple as that. When it comes to the Virglas Prime, which is the best sentient weapon right now in the game, Galvanized Chamber, Serration, Point Strike, Prime Bane of Orokin if you're fighting Orokin. If you're fighting a different faction, of course you're gonna switch it to Grenier, Infested, or Corpus or whatever. Vigilante Armaments for the multi-shot, Vigilante Fiber for fire rate. Virglas is the Riven. You don't need to have the same Riven. All you have to get is a Riven with critical chance. So you manage to reach the 50% critical chance for Tenacious Bond to work. If you don't have a Riven, it's okay. You're just gonna lose 1.2x critical damage. Until you get a Riven, you're good to go. It doesn't make a big difference, right? Okay, Thermal round for heat and statue chance, and you're good to go when it comes to your companion. And here we are with the Simulacrum test. Now, of course, we don't have to prove anything here. The weapon already killed level cap, but I want to clarify a couple of things. One, I'm using Revenant to showcase weapons, and I'm taking him to level cap, not because Revenant is my main. It's just Revenant in level cap is I can play at ease without worrying about my shield gate, so I can showcase the weapon so you can see actually the weapon what damage is doing instead of moving around and trying to survive. That's one. Two, the Revenant doesn't boost the weapon in any way. I don't even use Thrall Pact, his augment, which is the only way to boost primary weapons. So he's just doing damage the way it is. So for you, my dear Tano, when you're just going to use Eclipse or Zata Whisper or Roar or any other way to increase your damage with your Warframes, you can choose whatever you want and you will have more damage than what you see in my videos. You get the point here, because I don't know what's your favorite helmet ability, I don't know what's your favorite frame, and I don't know what's your favorite synergy. So I use a neutral frame that doesn't boost anything for you to decide what frame you want to increase the damage with. I hope that clears it, so I don't hear anymore, Hank, why you Revenant, why Revenant, why Revenant. And when it comes to armor stripping, I believe the 2 Emerald Archon shards are the best option when it comes to saving slots in your synergy. You don't have to use Uniro, you can go Madurai to one-shot the Thrax Ghost, and you don't have to, and you can use Vazarin for the ground finishers, and it saves you a helmet ability slot, so you can go with anything that you want to boost your damage or increase viral when it comes, for example, to Nourish or Tempest Barrage, and so on and so on. I hope that clears it. You don't like it, it's okay. You got the sheet, just download it and follow it, and you're good to go. And here we are against level 225, Heavy Corrupted Gunners, Steel Path Edition, of course. I will not use Nourish at this point. I will just like hit the enemies, just headshots, boom, 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 boom. As you can see, they're already armor stripped just using our weapon. That's the Slash, Corrosive, and Heat. Okay, now what Viral does, Viral will increase the damage that you put output to those enemies by 325% in their HP. So if I activate Nourish, you can already see the power. They're dying even without reaching the armor strip phase, and that's the whole point. So the whole idea here, I'm gonna having Slash from Hunter Munition, I will have Heat from my baby Ignis, and then I will have Corrosive as a damage and as reaching 14 stacks of Corrosive to armor strip with the 2 Emerald Archon shards. And I don't care about armor, I care about the damage reduction that enemies has. I want to reduce it to minimum to deal the most damage. And I'm using Viral from Nourish to make sure those enemies take 325% increased damage in their HP. So that's the whole synergy. And thank you for watching, Tano. I hope you find this Ignis Wraith build helpful and inspiring for your next mission. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And what's your favorite frame to take when it comes to increasing damage for your weapons? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. Until next time, Tano, stay strong and keep fighting the good fight. See you on the Origin system. Big love.
I am not a king, I am not a god, I am Hunkpain.